Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kangwa Misonda, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell on so you're notified each time I post a new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're returning, you're welcome. And guys, first of all, I just like to say thank you for the 100+ subscribers. It honestly really means a lot. So for today's video, we're going to talk about tips on how to know he or she likes you via text message. And why I'm saying via text message is because we're in quarantine and most of us communicate through the phones. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the first point is frequent. If he or she is frequent when it comes to talking to you, always want to reply to your messages in a fast rate, and always wants to keep the conversation going, and in situations where they are always the first one to say morning to you and they're always the last one to say good night to you, and in short, they just always want to keep the conversation going. But if you're in a situation where you're constantly texting this particular person and like they really don't show consent, and maybe they reply after you text them 5 times and they say, oh, I was busy or something like that, or in a situation where you text someone and then they come to reply to you after 2 weeks, and that 2 weeks they were always online, they were constantly online, but like just didn't make time to text you, and then like after you ask they say, oh no, I didn't see your text message. And if you're going through such a situation, sister, brother, you should be very concerned. The second tip is that they always tell you what they are up to. In a situation where like maybe he wants to go out, or maybe he wants to play FIFA with his friends, is going to inform you and tell you, oh, I'm going to go play FIFA with my friends, I'm going to be back in the next 3 hours, and I promise I'm going to text you. And same goes to the girl, I'm going to go braid my hair, but I'm going to be back, and I promise I'm going to text you. That's a second tip on how to know he or she is interested in you. The third tip is that they always want to make you happy. They always want to keep a smile on your face. They always just want to make you happy. They send you funny memes, they say hilarious things, they just want to make you happy. And then the fourth tip is that they always compliment you, but compliment in you can come in 2 steps. There are people who just compliment you for the sake because they're interested in your physical body, and the people that are going to compliment you because they are actually like really interested in you. So these are 2 ways. For someone who's like really interested in you, they're going to compliment you in ways saying, I like your eyes, you got a nice smile, I love your hair, you got a nice sense of style, I like your nails, I like your toenails. But for someone who is interested in your physical body, will compliment you in such a way like, wish you've got a nice butt, I like your body. And quite rare people who actually really like you would compliment you in such a way, but like if they're constantly complimenting you about your body and they've never told you you're pretty, they've never told you like you got a nice sense of style, then you should be worried. Others, the 5th step, I think I'm on the 5th one, is that they send flirty emojis to you. Like they're always sending you flirty emojis, but also this one applies to both. It applies to both the people who just naturally send flirty emojis for the sake of sending them, and the people who genuinely really like you and they'll send flirty emojis to you. As you go in the conversation yourself, you would know. Yes. And then the 6th step is that they want to know your status, they want to know if you're single, and they want to know if you're dating. So for this one, people would ask you this question in different ways. Others would just directly ask you, are you dating? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? And others would like indirectly ask you saying, will your boyfriend, like maybe they'll say something, then they'll be like, yeah. So the 7th point, I think I'm on the 7th, 7th I think, is that they always send long replies. Like when I say long replies, I mean like they always want to keep the conversation going. Like they send something long, you send something long, like they just want to keep the conversation going. And then in a situation where you send a paragraph and then they're always replying, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, then you should get worried, because if they're constantly sending short messages to you, that means maybe they're not interested in you. You should get worried. Yeah. And then the eighth one is that they always want to see you in person. Like maybe they say later on, would you like to go for the movies? Do you want to go for lunch? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah. And then this also applies to sided. In a situation where you're meeting someone for the very first time and they say, do you want to go to a hotel? And I know hotels have restaurants, but like, would you mind me booking like a hotel room? Then you should get worried, because like he just wants your physical body. Yeah. And then the last one I have for you is that they're always caring and they're always loving, and they just always want to see you happy. They're just there for you. Like if you're going through something, they'll always ask what's wrong. They'll always have yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done now. Yes. And yeah. do I have to? Yeah. So I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on if you haven't done that. And you should comment down your favorite parts in the video, and you should tell me what type of videos you love to see from me, or you want to see a part 2 of this video. And before the video ends, we're going to have a behind the scenes video. Oh my goodness, it was so hilarious. Just making this video was the toughest thing ever. Anyway, I'll be back with more videos.